Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am the Sarcastic Barman, and welcome to a special lock-in quiz here on the EiE Network. That joke's never going to get rolled. But welcome, everyone. We're here at the pub. We've got a lockdown quiz. It's all fun and games. We've got two of the great, tall, old people who are in the Shills. We've got Dick Dawson and Steaming Cup of Reason on one side, facing off against the upside-down people of Digital Demonic Davros and Mippet69. Shills, EiE, how are you both doing?
Yay!
Hey!
Boo!
You called boo yet.
Well, they're both from Australia, which doesn't exist on a flat Earth, or it's all mangled and stuff. So we'll let them have the opening remarks, right? Prove you exist.
Yeah.
Go on then, Davros,
No.
prove you exist.
Well, the thing is, I know how many drippy bits Dick has in his drawer.
That proves you exist. That just proves you're in Canada.
Ah! It proves I'm in Canada. No, it doesn't. It proves Canada doesn't exist.
Canada exists on a flat Earth. It's that place that you go to and they say, no, turn around. You're not getting to the fucking wall.
Actually, I won't talk about a news story I heard from Canada today.
Oh.
What happened? Duck got injured?
Oh, hang on. Let's ban 1,500 different types of weapons and let's let out all the immigrants that haven't been cleared yet.
Yeah, well, you gotta live here. That's all I can say, you know.
Yeah, Trudeau.
Oh. Mippet, save us from these children and their silly bickering.
I think I'm real.
That's a good answer.
I thought I was real when I woke up this morning anyway. Yeah.
Dragon's looking good.
The dragon's
Thank you.
looking
I know.
very
Thank you. He is looking good. His name's Frank, by the way.
Ah.
Not a very dragonish name.
Whoever heard of a dragon called Frank?
Exactly.
Well, I did.
Oh, there we go. Then. Oh, finally.
Hold on.
Are you? Oh, go on.
Oh, sorry, but we have to try this. Frank the Magic Dragon. Yeah, I'm good. That works.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
yes,
that
it
works.
definitely puffs by the sea.
Yeah.
He lived on himself. He had no one to
I
fiddle
live
with,
at the beach.
himself, or is that someone else?
There you go.
Steaming Cup of Reason, are you real?
Yes, I'm real.
there
I'm
we go.
100% real.
That's all right then. So we know everyone's real, everyone's here, everyone's ready, apart from the one person we haven't checked who is the most important tonight, Aimee!
Hello, Barman. How are you?
Not too bad. You're going to be helping me a lot tonight. I haven't sprung this on you yet, but when it comes to funny answers, we're going to listen to how much you laugh, and the more you laugh, we'll see who gets points.
Okay. So I'm the gauge tonight. Okay, that
You're
works.
the gauge tonight, yes. You're the lapometer.
Okay, sounds good. So what you guys have to do tonight is try to break me. See if you can do it. I'm sure you can, but let's see.
Well, being well they will, because hopefully they've all remembered that I've told them we need a conspiracy off them. So I know Jeff's been, Steaming Cup of Reason's been working on his. Team Shaq, have you been working on yours?
Oh, indeed.
Wow. We'll give it to the visitors to go first. Please give me your conspiracy. So this is the first round of the quiz, and I'm after new, stupid, silly conspiracies. We get points for how many pints I need to believe your conspiracy, how hard I fall off my chair, and hopefully I poke the link in the chat of a poll. And the audience will even get to vote. And also how much Aimee laughs. So
That's right.
Mippet and Davros, please present your conspiracy.
Deb, please start.
Okay, I'll start. Okay, so you've heard of these people, if that's what they are. They're called vegans and vegetarians and plant-eating twats, right? Now, do these soy-munching, lentil-feeding twits understand the amount of land clearing required for their belief system. The fact that they require massive amounts of land to plant their rice, to get all that water, and kill all the frogs, and kill all the lizards, and all the spiders, and all the insects, and all the microbial life to grow their damn food. Do they know that?
Basically, vegans are bloody murderers. They're also thieves and breaking into people.
I'm
terrible.
not sure how this is a conspiracy, though.
Ah, you haven't heard the rest, have you?
Oh, go on then.
See, Mr. Barman, you're jumping the gun, aren't you? The conspiracy is that the vegans secretly own massive farms for cows to eat all the grass to create the manure to be able to propagate their vegetables.
So they're poop merchants.
No, it's Big Pharma.
I like that. I do like that.
I like that.
I'm making my notes.
Don't forget,
That's a good one.
Don't forget the poor fish that are ground up for their first blood and bone fertilizer stuff. So they've got, they farm these poor fish.
Not to mention they've got big money in lawnmower companies as well. You know, Massey Ferguson, John Deere and such. You know, well, let's just explain this, right? How do you get the weight up? That's right. You need to have big machinery to get that weight up to create your gluten-free shit as well. Even though wheat's got gluten in it, they still eat bread.
That is true. So basically, vegans are big pharma, and they are
with an
using
F.
all the cows, using all the cows and all the fish to fertilize the land that they're using to make all their food.
Yes.
Yeah, I've made some point notes there. So I don't think I've got any questions on that conspiracy because it's quite believable, to be fair, which is quite scary. If some nutter presented that, I think, yeah, I can see why you believe this. You're still crazy, but yes.
Does the practice of peeling a cow for like furniture in the interior of a car fall into this as well then?
Oh, geez, they're big in automotive. You do realise that they require oil for their eco-friendly cars. You know, they need grease, they need plastics, they need all this shit that comes from big oil. I mean, geez, guys, you don't understand. How many vegans do you know do the flurf and drive thing?
That's true.
Yeah.
The rubber for their tyres that comes from bloody trees, right? They're tearing down trees to be able to drive on the road. I can keep going. You name it, and I can fit that into this conspiracy.
You could, which is quite scary. So
dildos. That's the biggest one. They've got to get rubber for the dillies, right? They've got to clear all that land and put up the rubber trees so they can get off. And fleshlight too.
I can't remember discussing that with you, Dav, but yep.
Yeah, well, you see, you didn't go deep. I went deep, balls deep.
Well, on that note, I think we'll leave the big pharma vegan conspiracy there and see what Dick and Steaming Cup of Reason have got to present for their crazy conspiracy.
Before we do that, can I get to a super chat real quick?
You can.
Yeah.
Thank you.
John Rapp for Australian $2 said, "Careful, Shills. Aussies rule the future. Catch up."
Good job. Thank you so much.
Right then. Steaming, I believe you've been working on this with Dick. So what have you got for us?
Well, I haven't really had a chance to go over this with Dick. I'm sorry about that, Dick. But, you know, Dick and I, we were really busy working on the EiE Network in the background this past week. So it's been very, very busy. But here's what I've got. It's called a NASA Project X Human Control Systems Conspiracy. NASA has been using nanobot technology to control our minds and make us more receptive to their lies and believe everything they tell us. And to prove it, everyone who has been born from 1981 onwards has been already implanted. Every baby that is born gets immediately implanted. After the umbilical cord gets cut, the nurse takes the baby off to the side to so-called clean it up and swabs a disinfectant on the end of the cord, which actually contains the nanobots and gives them an easy entrance into the baby's system. And anybody who has been born since 1981 is now a NASA nanobot-controlled android. So you'll tell you. And if before you go on about the older generation that was born before that, well, NASA doesn't worry about them too much because the opposition helps to cover up what they're doing, and they can just claim that they're too old to understand modern technology. So they can, you know. But here's the sad part. Here's the sad part, and this is why we know it's happening. A small portion of the global population is immune to the bots, and that causes them to self-destruct. And when that happens, they automatically turn into flurfs and conspiratards. And there's the proof right there.
That was good. Unbelievable as well, doing it through the umbilical cord and the clips. I did like that one.
That was a good one.
Hang on. I've got a question, though.
Go on.
Why is it only after 81? Because I know a few conspiratards from the 70s.
Yeah, unfortunately, the truth of the matter is nanobot technology wasn't really perfected and usable until 1981.
How do you know?
He asked them.
Oh, too funny. Oh, man.
Oh, that's quite good. So I've got some points to there. So just there is in the link. I'll post it again. Make sure people can go and vote on that one. Whichever you like most, we'll tally them up at the end and give out the full points. I believe, though, I've had a message off Dick Dawson. He's got a little extra special one just for us to laugh at as well.
This came across the Dick Dawson news feed desk there. One of my local producers just handed this to me. And it turns out we now understand where the lizard people come from that truly run the world, right? So the lizard people are born from eggs, of course, right? Everybody knows that. And it turns out that NASA globe proponent Shills used to procreate by laying eggs. And the lizard people are actually just the children one-upping the parents. And this is 100% confirmed. I will be doing a show on it coming up very soon. I've got the evidence. It's done.
Oh, that's great.
That's quite funny, that one. Not as believable as Steaming Cups, but funny. I am looking forward to that show. You have to do. I'm going to hold you to this show now.
Okay, yeah, done.
I'm expecting the best 1970s and 60s CGI and rubber suit man technology for your lizard people you can make.
Oh, good idea. Yeah, so I think midweek update with Dick Dawson will have to be resurrected, and we're going to have to get some of these truly earth-shattering news stories that come across my desk out there. We have to do this.
Oh, hell yes. Hell yes. So,
actually, sorry, just before you go, Barman, I did find something funny when I was actually looking for some memes, and I found, I think it was called the Auto-Robotatron from the 1920s ad, right? It was a mechanical robot cop. I'm like, holy crap.
Wow.
That sounds funky.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I saw a little thing on that. Yes, I have seen that.
Yeah, it's got tracks on its feet, right? So like a tank. It's got that sort of Robbie the Robot or the robot from Forbidden Planet type head. Right, and all the mechanics are inside it.
Too cool.
Freaky.
Oh, that is good. That is good. Right, so we'll add the points up for this round at the end, and we're moving on to round number 2. And round number 2 is silly words. Words that sound rude but aren't. And I want your team's best explanation of what you think each word actually is. So we've got a few words to start with. Your first word, you can either wave or take it in turns, don't mind here, is titball. What is a titball?
A titbore?
A titball. T-I-T-B-O-R-E. A titball.
Titbore. What the fuck?
Oh my god! Maybe a bird
Is that a
that's
way of
boring.
saying what the fuck?
What was that, Method? Making a bird or something, did you say?
No, a bird being boring? I don't know. A bird boring?
A boring bird. I like that. Oh dear. What was yours then, Jeff? I heard you starting something there as well.
Well, I don't want to be too rude, but
Go for it.
I don't know. It seems like it's just a polite way of saying titty fuck.
Oh. Now, you're allowed to make it rude, but the point around these words sound rude, but none of them are. I'll just reiterate that. So, oh dear. Oh, I think we lost that. Yes, Stavros isn't back yet, is he? Dick, what are you reckoning for titball?
Oh, no.
Well, I've got a special encyclopedia over here, and it's the Encyclopedia of Insults, right? And it's got a dictionary and everything, and I actually know what this word means. And a titbore is a limp dick motherfucker who's licking her neck and petting the inside of her thigh, but nothing will get that nipple to stand up. Titbore.
Not bad. Not bad.
Tell me, Dick, did you write that dictionary?
It sounds like something he would write, to be fair.
Oh my
God. I think you might have gained a point just for a silly answer. By the way, Amy's laughing, so you're doing well there. We'll see what Digital Demonic Davros has to say if he's available. He has dropped back in. But
What am I saying stuff about? What?
The word is, so round two, I don't know if you missed the start of it. We have silly words that sound rude but aren't, and you have to try and guess the meaning of the words or tell us the meaning if you know it. And the first word is titball.
Titball?
Titball. T-I-T-B-O-R-E. Titball.
Titball? Wow, I never knew piercing was that difficult.
Oh dear me.
Oh, actually, hang on. Is that the type of needle they use on a titmouse?
That's quite good. That was quite good. So we've got Mippet, a boring girl, Jess being a titwank, Dick with his dictionary insults, and Demonic Davros with his injecting a mouse. I think I've been broken here by Dick's one. I think Amy seems to be laughing in agreement there. So I'm going to give a point to the EiE on that. A titbore is actually a 17th century name for a game of peekaboo. So the peekaboo you play with the kids, that's a titball.
Put your eyes behind.
So that means it was breastfeeding. It was when that moment where you pull the titty out the bra, right? Peekaboo.
Who's going to say that, man?
Well, I'll say this. It was the funniest thing. When you said that, I cracked right up, too, because I was thinking an inverted nipple. I don't know why. But
I saw that in chat, yes. Oh, dear me.
I was trying to be ladylike.
yeah, I
Oh,
know.
don't be ladylike. You should have heard, because I did the quiz earlier, and we had Anti-Flatter and Pip on. And the words on there, I broke both of them. Because they're both children, and it was so funny. They were laughing their tits off at some of the words on that one. But your next word, ladies and gentlemen, is Wanker pin.
Ooh! It's what they used to use to keep their hats on.
Not bad.
I was
not
thinking
bad
more
for
of a cork-like device.
A cork-like device, maybe.
Yeah, they use it to pin their fascinators onto their hair with when they go to the races.
God.
Oh. Or as Paul says, it's Titball's ugly cousin. Oh, Jeff and Dick, what have you got for us there?
Oh
A
no.
wanker? Did you say wanker pin?
Wanker pin. So
Wanker
WANKAPIN. Wanker pin. I'll put it in the chat as well, so it's in there.
Oh, okay. I thought you said wanker pin. Because if that's the case, I thought it was something you pull before you blow your load.
God's sake. I will reiterate, these words sound rude, but aren't.
But Barman, that's because steaming cup of raisin goes off like a grenade.
Yeah.
Oh, good God.
Uh,
Oh my god.
wanker pin.
Wanker pin, yes.
Wanker pin. Sounds like the shape of the top of Riley's head.
Top right. That's quite good.
That sounds about right.
Oh, Dick, have you got an answer there for us?
Yeah, so as you would expect, I've done this properly. So once again, I got my dictionary out, and I know what a wanka pin is. So when an Italian man is wearing tight jeans without underwear, so, you know, the way they wear jeans, a wanka pin is the leather strap they use to tie their dick to one leg or the other, so then that way it stays where it's supposed to be. That's a wanka pin.
I do like that one as well.
You guys are killing me here.
Definitely broke Aimee.
You made me cough up a little.
Yeah. Breathe, Aimee. Breathe.
Okay.
Aimee is going to pass out before the end of the show.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think so.
Well, luckily, there's only how many of these have I got? 8 of the silly words. So
Oh god.
So we were through 2.
we're through 2. Yes. I'll be honest though. I like Mippet 69's one with the. Oh, is that with a cork? Because we all know what she's implying at.
Pin in it.
And I will give the point there to the shack. As funny as Dick's was, and I did really like that. I think the whole cork idea on it, I think, was quite funny. But it's actually a wanker pen, a wanker pin even, is actually just a name of an American lotus. So, yeah, nothing rude at all. So, but they're more funny when they sound rude.
So it's a flower. Okay.
It's a flower, yes.
Yeah, I mean, they sound rude. So the first thing that comes to my head is something rude.
Well, that's good because it makes you laugh more if you think they're rude, and it just shows how dirty you are.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
So who gets that point, Barman? A point for the shack, please, Bull.
Woohoo!
Right. Your next word, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I'm going to struggle to say this, aren't I? I need more beer. Have you already seen it, have you, Aimee?
I did. I saw it flash up on the screen.
Penophobia. 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 It's in the chat because I'm struggling to laugh here. Not xenophobia, as the chat saying. Penophobia.
Terrified of penises. That's obvious.
Terrified of penises. Nice, Biffet. No, what I think it is, it's actually a fear of panspermia.
So we've got a fear of penises, a fear of panspermia. Oh, Dick and steaming any
Oh no.
Oh, man. I can't really think of anything right now.
Steaming dick.
Well, you see, this actually comes from a recent court case, and this is a mental condition that is now recognized by the United States of America and Canada as well, and it is the absolute fear of Nathan Oakley teabagging you, and this is it now, and there's a course that you can take online until social distancing is over to help you get through something like this, but soon there will be a real therapy and all will be well.
Well, that kind of makes sense, because I kind of figured penophobia was a fear of Nathan Oakley blowing his load.
Whether he's loading the gun or shooting it off, nobody wants it, right?
Oh dear, I do. There's some good answers there, but I do like the fear of. That's quite good. That's quite good. The fear of him. Yeah, I think you're going to get the point on that one. So a point for the Shills on that. I do like Factard's answer as well. Penophobia. It's a fear of wanker pins.
There you go.
And huge arse actually got it right in the chat. A fear of skintness, which basically it's penophobia is the fear of poverty.
Oh.
So yes.
I thought truthfully it was going to be the fear of not getting no, you know what? We've already done it. Never mind.
It's okay.
I did like Mippet dance on it. It's a fear of penises because that's what it sounds like. But yeah. Right. Well,
I thought it was an obvious answer myself. But.
It's one of those you think it'd be obvious, but unfortunately, no. Close but no cigar. At least we've got phobia. But the next one, which I think is getting just as rude, is a... You like that one, Aimee? A Nestlecock. Nestlecock. It's in the chat.
It's actually pronounced Nestle. It's pronounced Nestle.
Sorry, Nestlecock.
It's actually an avian variety of penis.
No. It's pronounced Nestle, as in the chocolate, and it's chocolate
cock.
Or vibrator if you add batteries, whichever.
That's funny.
Oh, that's
but Dick's thinking, if I cover my dick in chocolate and put it in the freezer, does it nestle well?
No, been there, done that.
So we've got vibrators on one side. Dick and Jeff, what are you reckoning?
I figure it's a proper British term for a jock strap.
I can see that. I can see that.
This is actually in the Encyclopedia of Britannica. I have it in front of me. And it is actually Latin for teabagging, as in Nathan Thompson's dog teabagged him live on air. That's the example. I'm reading it.
I didn't know Canadians had encyclopedias. I thought they had. No, I can't say it.
No, we do, but they have weird stuff about Nathan Thompson and where he puts his tea bag. I don't know, man.
There's lots of teabagging in this episode.
Hang on, sorry. It brings me to a quick segue, though. Speaking of Nathan Shitstain Thompson, it was probably a couple of days after he had his cry on his Facebook video, talking about how I'm the best proponent for flat Earth, blah 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 blah. He comes into Gem Panda's server and calls us all crybabies.
Oh, for God's sake.
Hypocrite.
Pot meets kettle. Kettle meets pot.
No doubt.
See, my saying there is pot kettle much.
Yeah. Right. Well, I do think I like as a sensible but funny answer. I like Jeff's as the British term for a jockstrap, but then I also like Mippet's chocolate vibrator. Aimee, what do you reckon? The chocolate vibrator from Nestle, or a jockstrap?
I think it's the Nestle one that cracks me right now.
Yay!
A point for the shack.
Yes. Can I
Hey,
tell
baby, you like chocolate?
I like chocolate. To be honest with you, it sounded to me like a tea cozy for your dick. That's what it sounded like to me. To keep
Aimee,
that warm in
language.
Maine winters. I know.
It's a point for Aimee.
Yeah, it's a cod piece with a really soft, fluffy inside.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I think
Hey, that's the Fleshlight advertising slogan.
I think Lindt makes better chocolate cocks because they have a nice creamy filling.
Oh my god. Anyway, the next word. Oh god. So the next word actually does sound a bit more dirty than the rest. Jaculate. Jaculate.
Thing that Jack does after he's masturbated.
But when he's going to work, jaculate.
Oh my god. It's just missing a letter.
No, it's intravenously injecting a 220 volt cable into your arm.
That'll get you up in the morning. Oh. EIE, what's your jaculate on this?
Yeah, what does the dictionary say, Dick?
Funny enough. According to Webster's Dictionary of Street Slang, the kids on the street in the urban centers, jaculate actually means it's what they call the drool that comes out of Nathan Thompson's mouth while being teabagged by his dog. That's what it.
Dick, I think you need some help on your fixation with Nathan's dog.
And teabagging.
Hey, it's a theme, you know. It's like that. It's like that award ceremony with David Letterman, Oprah Uma. You know, what are you gonna do?
Oh, steaming! What do you reckon? Jaculate.
Well, jaculate, in my opinion, is the results of Riley's egg experiment.
Instead of Excelsior, he yelled out, "Jaculate!"
Oh, I do like that. I do like that.
Oh my gosh. The real non sequitur sequitur had a good answer too. He said electricians having sex.
Oh,
great.
so I am stuck between Steaming Cup of Reasons and Mippets again, because I did like Mippets
know.
Jaculate. So, Aimee, it's coming down to you again. Which one do you prefer?
Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to say steaming.
Yay! And I did actually forget to mention a Nestlecock is the last bird to hatch from a clutch of eggs. And ejaculate is to rush or jolt forward suddenly.
Oh.
So,
Oh.
now
That's
we
what I
all
told
know.
the missus when we had the kids.
Hey, when I do this, always a fucking jolt.
Gold cola.
Oh my god.
Oh, you say, oh my God, now, Aimee. You haven't seen the next word.
Oh no.
Oh man.
So, your next word, ladies and gentlemen, is a cockchafer.
It's actually pronounced cock chauffeur. Okay, it's the person who hands the cock to the fluffer at a porn show.
I like that. That's good.
Oh, I thought it.
Oh, go on, Mippet. You started there.
I was going to say it sounds like a loofah for a penis,
Specially shaped and everything.
special cleaning tool. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, I do like that. That's a good one
Oh
as well.
my
That is a
Good
good
old
one as well.
exfoliation, you know. Sorry, Jeff.
Oh, Steaming, what have you got for us?
Oh my god.
You know, so many things are rushing through my head. I don't know which one to pick. A cockchafer. Jeez, I think it's a dildo you can twist so your pen comes out and you can write with it.
Oh,
Schaefer pens. I remember actually, we had Sale of the Century here, and you used to win these fancy Schaefer pens or Parker pens.
Yeah.
oh dear. Oh, funny.
Oh,
Right. Where was I? Dick, what was yours
Well,
then?
I happen to have a book here. I have a book here. The Motion Picture Society of American Pornography's the listing of everybody that's registered. And according to this is fact now. A cockchafer is the guy who shows up on set to shave the balls before they do a video.
Hey, there you go. That makes sense to me.
It does make sense. Oh, we've got the two porn ones. So are we going for the person who guides the cock to the fluffer or the person who shaves the balls? I'm going to have to go with the person who guides the cock to the fucking fluffer. Just the idea of someone walking someone around. Go on, you. No, this way, and just pull them around.
Yes, I'm just pulling Mr. Longcock around for you, sir.
So, a point for the shack, please, Paul. I think that was quite
Too
good.
funny.
Oh my god. He's
So,
great.
but a cockchafer, whatever, is a large beetle native to Europe and Western Asia.
Of
But,
course it is. Fuck.
Yeah.
Of course it is.
But your next word, a holy.
Oh my god.
It's what girls have.
A holy.
A holy.
That's easy. That's easy.
It's a hole.
A holy is a fucking glory hole in the Catholic Church.
No, you know what it actually is? I'm sorry, but it's right here in the official Catholic Church rules of conduct, and that is the Pope's personal fleshlight.
Well, I actually have here the Flat Earth Book of Dumbfuckery, and now from what I can see is that there's a hole going through the back of Ranty's head, into Sleeping Warrior's head, into Nathan Oakley's head, into Nathan Thompson's head, and QE's got his dick going through all of them.
I think you're giving QE a bit more credit than he deserves there.
A lot more.
Yeah, but I didn't want to give it to Nathan or Nathan.
That's true.
Right.
Oh,
I just thought it was another word for female.
another word for female? Good.
That makes sense.
I thought it was six-pack.
That too.
Oh my god.
Oh. No. Another word
I
for
really
female?
like Clever Mom's answer too. She
Oh,
said
what
it's
was
a
Clever Mom's?
guacamole-like substance used in asshole shaving.
Wow, that's awesome.
Oh, that is good.
That's great. That's great.
Well, in regards
So,
to the Catholic Church one, I was going to say also known as Father Pell, but anyway.
Speaking of a certain Pell, there's actually an inquest into that motherfucker.
Ooh, good. But yeah, so holy. I'm actually liking the Pope's fleshlight. What about you, Amy?
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I think we're going to go for the Pope's fleshlight on that because I think that's quite good. So a point for EIE. Oh dear. So a holy holy is actually the name of a species of Hawaiian flagfish native to the Central Pacific.
Oh.
So there's your one in there.
You can't have solo sex with that. That's not right.
No.
It's all slimy. Just use it. Okay.
Right. Well, you're gonna have fun with the next one. Your next word. Arsa panic. I can see there being flat earth statistics on this.
I've got the book of all the Star Wars terms here, so I can tell you what this is right away. And this is what Jar Jar Binks screamed out when he reached for the alarm bell when he was being butt raped in jail.
Eli.
That's what happens to a shill at the Flat Earth Convention.
Oh, that is terrible. So we got Jar Jar Binks. What happens to a shill? Oh, Team Shaq, what have you got for us?
What happens when you kick a donkey up the arse? He has an arse pad to get back.
Not bad. Oh, Digital Demonic, what have you got for us? Arsa panic.
Well, I thought it was having an arse picnic, where I think that was held at the last Flat Earth Convention.
Oh, so I was expecting at least one person to say arse panic. Yeah, that's what flat earthers get when they see evidence that doesn't back their beliefs. But
Oh my god.
there's some good ones there. There were some good ones there. I'm unsure. Aimee, what was your favourite?
Oh my gosh. It's so hard to pick. They were all so good.
They were good ones, though. They were good.
And before I pick, though, I do have to say that I was thinking, it's like when you pant, how it, something startles you or frightens you. And if you have diarrhea, that must be what it is. I don't know. The real non sequitur sort of agreed with me. Anal leakage, he said.
Oh. Lovely.
That thing set my ass to panic, and I soiled my armor. God damn it!
Just the arse is panicking, right? I do have to say the Jar Jar Binks one was kind of funny.
The Jar Jar Binks was good. I did like that.
I did too. I think that's the one I didn't pick.
We'll go for that one then.
Shock value.
It was. So a point for EIE there, please, Paul. So yeah, that's the end of silly words that sound rude but aren't. And, how are we doing score-wise at the moment? 5-3, still everything to play for. But the next round, hopefully, I've just got to check. Steaming Cup of Reason, did you just get a list of really strange words in your Discord?
I don't have my Discord open, to be honest.
Oh,
with you.
no.
On the
Have you got your Discord open?
No, I'm opening it now.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Well, I only need one of you. I've sent them to Jeff Red. If he's opening his, that's fine.
Be
I'll check.
careful,
Nippet,
Barman.
did you get a funny list?
Don't set their ass in panic.
Whereabouts did you send it?
I DM'd it you on Discord.
Oh, so it's a DM.
So do we know what an asapanic is?
Oh, yeah, sorry. An asapanic is a flying squirrel. So,
Whoa.
while exploring the
Okay.
coast of Virginia in 1606, Captain John Smith of Pocahontas fame wrote in his journal of a creature known to the local tribes as an asapanic. By spreading their legs and so stretching the largeness of their skins, he wrote they have been seen to fly 30 or 40 yards. Asapanic is another name for a flying squirrel. So, yes, you all get to learn something there. Asapanic.
Okay, so what do I do with this list here?
I'm going to explain now. So we're now going to have a team building bit of a round where you've got to try and work together as a team. So each one of your members, well, one member per team, has a list of words. You have to describe those words to the other player, but you can't say what the letter starts with or how many letters are in the word or anything like that. Say the word or any derivative of the word. So if your word is post, you can't say postage or postman. But for swim, you may say swimming, and you can use rhymes. So you've each got 15 words, and you each get 1 minute to basically try and describe those words to the other person. We're going to start with Mippet. Are you ready? Have you got your list of words?
Okay, yes, I do.
Right, so you've got to describe those words to Davros, who's hopefully all listening. So he can pass if he's not sure on them, or if you're not sure on them, you can skip through. But you get a 1 minute, which I shall start a timer for now. I did have this already, and then I closed it by mistake.
Am I allowed to pass if I can't?
Yeah, you can pass if you're not sure of it. So that's
Just
why you
in
got
case.
15. So you got plenty. I will start when you finish. When you say your first word. So ready, steady, go.
A dude that tried to blow up Parliament.
Guy Fawkes.
And it's in the evening.
Yeah, Guy Fawkes night.
Yes. Okay. Something that Dick likes people to do when he's fucking them up the arse.
Explode.
That's to do with one of your senses. He likes to have the person.
Oral.
The person is using his face to look at the person. So he's having
Perspective.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Okay, if you don't have if you don't wear glasses but still need help, you put these in.
Contacts.
Okay. Yes, and what do you put them in? Oh, for fuck's sake! Come on, Dave.
Go on,
Your
skip
eye.
to your next one.
What?
Thank
Eye
you.
contact.
Eye contact. Yay! Oh my God! Something that you guys are doing to me right now. Is the next one? No, past that one. All right. Something that we all do with our computers, except different to Discord. We send mail. Oh shit! I said the word.
No,
Sorry.
you could say that. That was fine, but that's your
Oh,
time of
okay.
your 90 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, you were good there. So we got
Damn
two. So we had
awful.
Guy Fawkes night, eye contact, peer pressure is the one you skipped on. The last one we had was Gmail. So that was quite good. You did all right.
Good job.
So
I thought that, yeah, David, you're a
Yeah.
bit slow, boy.
right,
Don't get me started, woman.
that's all good. So Paul, that's 2 points for the shack, please, mate.
Okay.
And then
Good job.
Steaming Cup of Reason. Do you have your list?
I have my list.
And did you understand the rules as I badly explained them earlier?
Basically, it's like Pictionary. I can't use the word, but I have to get Dick to say it.
Yes. So, and obviously,
Hey, I need a bit more than this because during the whole explanation and start, my audio was gone. I wasn't a part of it. And I came back
right.
during the question that was about me, and I was like, okay, what are we doing? I missed it all. I have no idea.
right. So, Steaming Cup of Reason has a list of words which he's going to describe to you without using the words, and you have to guess what word he is describing. So the one they were on about, like for you, was eye contact for when you like to fuck someone up the arse. Yeah. So he's got to describe the words without using the words and get you to say the words, basically. And you get 90 seconds to go through them. And your score to beat is 2.
Okay.
So I'm hoping for some more funniness, like fucking Dick up the ass, because that was quite good.
That was awesome. This is going to be
was
good. That's why I said "uh-oh" at the beginning.
Yeah.
Right. Are we good on your sides? Are we ready to go, Jeff and Dick?
So,
Cool.
Right. Go for it then.
all right. A celebration on somebody's birthday, a gathering of
Party.
people.
A party.
Okay. What we call breasts when they suddenly come out of the bra.
Boobies.
Wrong. The stuff growing out of your head.
Hair.
Good. The things you wrap your hair around to give them shape.
Curlers.
What you're left with when you cut the legs off your pants.
Shorts.
The thing you get from a camera.
Picture.
Close. The thing you wear on your
okay.
head.
A hat.
Okay. Property of land that you own.
Sorry?
Your property, land, homes, things like that. What that's called in legal terms.
Title?
No. Okay. The type of person who sells you insurance.
Salesman.
Mm,
Agent?
yes. Making pots and things out of clay.
Oh, no, skip that one because I'm not giving you that for pots.
Okay. All right. No, we'll let that go. A room full of children you teach.
Classroom.
Yeah, and we'll stop you there. That's your timer. I gave you a couple of extra seconds to stop you for pottery. Yeah, it was pottery I stopped him on because he said pot. I was like, I think that was a bit too close on the rules. But yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jesus.
Wow.
6.
That was amazing.
6 I got there, yeah. Well, bloody done.
Wow.
That was good. That was
That's
good.
how
was
Canadians
amazing.
do it, right, brother? Yeah, baby.
Yeah, we all know who picked out the words too, don't we, Barman?
They actually came out of the box for the game Articulate.
I
Oh.
honestly
And,
thought my check would have arrived on time, but obviously it didn't.
No, and I'll be fair, he skipped a couple there to get to the easier ones. So, yeah, I'm happy
Well,
with
you
that.
didn't say that. Yeah, we could do that.
I said you
That
could
was
skip.
amazing.
I said you could skip. And I also said that Davros could say pass if he wasn't sure. You didn't need to hang on him. It's as many as you can, as quick as you can. And you had bin, pepper, lounge, laundry, holiday home. You had some good ones there you could have flown through, unfortunately. But never mind. Never mind. It's all fun and there's no prize anyway.
Exactly.
So that's, yeah, wow. That's changed the score a bit. EIE for 11 and the Shack for 6. But now we've got general knowledge.
7?
No, they had 3 on the words and then 2 for their things. Yeah, so 5. 6. Oh, I'm so confused
Dick,
now.
don't try and steal points, you bastard.
I'm trying to give you another one.
He was trying to give you 2 more.
No,
Yeah.
you need to give us 6 more, because then it'll be even. Jeez.
I gotta call Martin Nielsen out right now. Enough. I'll fight you. I will. Enough.
Oh, I wish I was auto-corrupt because they could have got even more.
Too funny.
Right.
Well.
So, next round is general knowledge. We're starting with some easy questions, and we're going up to some hard questions. This is the actual quiz bit of the actual quiz.
Are we supposed to take this serious now? Like this isn't. This is like, you know.
I
Hey,
think
you
we're-
can do. I don't know why we'd break the habit of a lifetime on this show, so why would we?
Okay.
Exactly.
But
Just making sure.
this is the bit where if you've got the nice new little app installed, Mippet and everyone else apart from Davros, you can raise your hand and buzz in with your answer. Davros is just going to shout really loudly, I'm guessing. But yeah, so if you get the answer wrong, you cannot give me a second answer, and I will turn it over to the other team. So even if your other team member knows the answer, if you get it wrong, the other team member can't answer. So, round number 4. Question number 1. This is going to be a quick one. What is the capital of New Zealand?
Christchurch.
Wellington.
No. Yes. So,
Oh.
a point for
I'll shut up
the
now.
shack. Oh, but to make question number 2, which country has the most natural lakes?
United States.
No. Turn it over to EIE.
Canada?
Yes.
That's what I was going to say. Yep.
Yes. Well done. See,
I don't believe you.
Can't say it's not fair. You've each had a relative hemisphere question. Question number 3. Which city is located in both Asia and Europe?
Budapest.
Yes.
I know this.
Oh, well, Mippet said Budapest. And then, what did you say then, Dick?
My thing was that's what I was gonna say, but I don't think that's really me giving our answer. Although it could be if that's how we're playing, because I mean that's fine. You know.
I was going to say Istanbul.
Geography.
Oh yeah, that's a good shout too. See.
Well, I'm going to be a bit evil here because Budapest is the wrong answer. That's why I was trying to get Dick to say, yeah, I definitely agree with that or not. But I'm only
don't
going to
the
give...
teams get to discuss this between ourselves, though, to come up with an answer? Because
La, la, la,
how do we
la,
know
la, la,
which
la.
one of us want to answer? I don't really get what we're doing here. I'm a little confused.
That's why I said...
Wait
use
for the
use
question
the
and
buzzer.
yell at the answer, because that's what Punchy does.
That's why I said use the buzzer. And, yeah, but...
I know this one too. It's killing me.
Well, considering
It's
Stephen
a
Cup
geography.
Stephen Cup of Reason's already said it. Go on, Amy.
Istanbul.
Istanbul.
It's Constantinople. You know,
Oh,
it's like
I love
yes,
They Might Be
because
Giants.
Turkey. Yes, and it's because Turkey is in both Europe and Asia.
It is, yeah.
The
Well, it's
Bosphorus
such you
is
didn't
in-
want to go to Budapest. It doesn't mean you can't go to Istanbul.
That's right.
Sounds
that
like
was
a load of bull to me.
If you've a date in Constantinople, she'll be waiting in Istanbul.
When in Istanbul. Yes.
That's right.
Great song. And Birdhouse in Your Soul. Another good song for them.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, so we'll give the point to Steaming Cup of Reason there. I'm happy with that. Right. Number 4. The UK sitcom Gavin and Stacey was written by Ruth Jones and which other comedian?
Ben Elton.
No. Any answer from EIE?
I don't know.
Anything from you, Dix?
Ruth Jones and the question was Ruth Jones and another British comedian.
Yes.
Damn it. Her name's escaping me. A blonde chick. I saw her on Top Gear, and she seems to be in movies sometimes, but she seems to be a writer way more. The hell is her name? I don't think I can make the guess because I can't get her name into my head.
Well, I'll say you're barking up the wrong tree on it because it was James Corden.
No.
Oh,
So
okay.
The largest, well, he used to be largest. He's gone quite skinny now. But yeah, he's got his American TV shows and things. But he was funny
Yeah.
as hell. Right, they're slowly getting harder. You've had the easy ones at the start. Question number 5. The boat race takes place between crews from which 2 UK universities?
No, it's
Eton and Cambridge.
Sorry, Mippet, what was that?
Cambridge and Eton.
No.
Oh, crap.
My reason? Do you agree that if I was to say Oxford and Cambridge?
Oxford.
Yes, I would agree with that.
Yes. Oxford and Cambridge.
I know that because I watched that Tom Hanks movie that makes the guy that knows about symbols important for no reason at all.
The Da Vinci Code.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. And obviously they talk about it a little bit in The Social Network as well, because they talk about boat racing and things. Good film.
I should get a half a point for that. I got half right.
If it makes a difference at the end, we'll double check. But no, good one. Right, question number 6.
Okay.
Bisto is a phrase best associated with which type of British food sauce? So I don't know how well that...
Again?
Yeah, bisto is a phrase best associated with which type of British food sauce? I don't know how well this is spread around the world, but bisto, basically.
Hold on.
What was that, Dick?
Are you saying bisto as in like a space bisto? So you're saying bisto as in like a dog?
No, more like bisto. So like a relaxing. I'm trying not to give it away too much, but yeah, bisto.
Okay, I get you now. So it's right. Okay.
Yeah, sounds like a pesto sauce or a gravy or something.
Oh, you've got to pick one. You can't give me two answers.
Oh, okay, I'll go with the pesto sauce then.
No.
Oh, crap.
I'll turn it over to EIE.
I figure it's got to be something bland and covered in gravy and cooked 3 or 4 times.
Ew.
Oh,
yeah.
Gravy.
Gravy.
Yeah. Gravy. It's the leading brand of gravy in the UK. John Rapp, I saw, got it in chat, and Factard as well. Mm-hmm. So, well done. I don't think anyone else mentioned it. Cooking oil. No. Whoever said that. Right, so point there for EA. Right, we're getting to a bit more complicated now. Or, well, not so much, actually. Question number 7. What gas were British World War II barrage balloons filled with? So those big balloons they used to stop the bombers getting in low with the big cables, what did they fill them with?
That's anal gas? No, I'm just kidding.
They were filled with helium.
Yeah, I was going to say methane.
Well, unfortunately, you'd think it'd be helium steaming cup, but it wasn't. Mm-hmm. And neither was it methane. You think they would have learnt after certain other things blew up.
Hydrogen.
Balloon-wise, it was hydrogen. They filled them up with hydrogen.
Oh,
serious. Yeah. I think obviously it was cheaper and easier to get hold of than the helium. But also, if your bombers are flying low and they get caught in the cables and the balloon comes down and hits the plane, and that balloon then blows up full of hydrogen, that's not going to be good for the enemy pilots either. So that helps.
No. Yeah.
But no points either side there, unfortunately.
Okay.
But question number 8. A bit of a weird one, but I like this one.
Okay.
Who was the United States ambassador to Czechoslovakia between 1989 and 1992? You get a hint that they're a famous film star.
Oh, really? Okay, that changes it. I was going to say, why the fuck would you ask us this?
So, film stuff.
Funnily enough, this did come up on a proper quiz sheet as well, and I was like, the hell? But as I said, they're getting from easier to harder, so...
I think Mother Mom is right. That's all I'll say.
Trying to think of his name. He plays in a lot of movies. He usually plays the government agent or something in the movie.
Oh, no, hold on. You're giving people clues that aren't us. Hold on. Think to yourself.
Hey, I've been deserted. Yeah, I've been deserted. I'm willing to take all the help I can get.
Oh,
That's why I dropped the hint of a famous film star. I'll also say they were born in 1928 and died in 2014.
Charlie Chaplin.
No.
Okay.
I'll give a minute for the other team. You can discuss openly now, you two, because they've had their guess.
Oh, jeez.
I'll give you a few minutes. Well, a few seconds.
I got nothing but humor, man. Take it and run if you got something.
Man, it wants. I can't get it in my head. I know who he's talking about, but fuck, what's that guy's name?
Well,
Robert De Niro.
I'll say you're going down the wrong path because they are not male.
That's right.
So we shall move on. I'll just post the picture of the person in the thingy if anyone wants to click on it. Oh, God, that's a stupid long link. Fuck that shit. Shirley Temple.
Shirley.
Shirley
really?
Temple was the ambassador to Czechoslovakia for 3 years. So
Wow.
obviously got bored in Oz. But, yeah. Right, we got one more on this one because the last one I found was not right as I wanted it. So never mind. So last question. Everything's still to play for because we've still got the conspiracy to be graded afterwards. So try and still get this point. Name the main character in cartoonist Chick Young's long-running comic strip Blondie. So name the main character in cartoonist Chick Young's long-running comic strip Blondie.
Dagwood.
Yes.
Very good.
Oh,
Yes. Full name was Dagwood Bumstead, but yeah, Dagwood is fine. Is what I had written here. So well done for that. That's an extra point
Great
there.
job.
Smart ass.
Great job.
Yeah, it was good. That was good. So we're down to the conspiracy. So they're both getting
well,
points
hold on.
on the.
Let me point out. Let me point out that there's 33 watching.
Fuck's sake!
Illuminati confirmed.
Illuminati.
Back. Now we
Technology sucks.
Davros is back. Stop talking about him. Davros is back. Stop talking about him.
Hey! You realise that I've got SpaceX under my control, and once you've got Starlink up, you're all fucked. Oh shit! Did I say that out loud? Whoops!
You did. You did.
Oh, wait a minute. I better get one in. What am I doing here? Okay.
I was going to
Don't
say,
close
don't
the vote
forget
yet.
don't forget to vote on the conspiracy. It's in the chat. I've just poked the link again. If you haven't voted, vote now because this could swing the difference. So, I have graded my side as points for need to believe. I gave EIE 4 points. 4 points for that, for needing to believe it, because I thought their conspiracy was good and believable, but at the same time, it was very conspiracy-esque, I thought. But it didn't make me laugh as much. Only 2 points for that, so 6 points in total for the NASA nanobots, because I thought that was quite good. But then, as for Big Pharma with a
I know.
that gave me four points for just falling off my goddamn chair. I thought that was hilariously funny. Not as believable, but hilariously funny. So you actually end up with 7 points for that. So you get 7 points, and the EiE Network gets 6 points. But
EiE Network.
Yeah,
Please,
I like
say
saying
I once, please.
Well, it's also the fact that the vegan conspiracy also covers the EiE network.
See, I knew that link was coming.
the EiE Network. I like saying E-I-E-I-O, though.
I know you do. You get such a kick out of it.
I do. Every poker show, it's like E-I-E-I-O.
Every time. It's tradition.
Children. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and then who has the better conspiracy and vote-wise? We had a total of 9 votes. So, which means we're giving percentage-wise for each vote. So the shack will end up with 33 votes because it's 33%. I just can't not do that. I don't know if we've made the numbers go this high, but it's fine. So that'll leave you with a grand total of 46 points. But it also means that the EiE network, sorry, the EiE network, just for Dick, got more percent of the vote with 67%. So even if I'd just done it by numbers, they would have won. But this way they get to win by 87 points to 46 points. Which I know makes it sound bad, but...
But I actually know why that happened, though. The EiE Network is way bigger than the Shack channel. The Shack channel's, I don't even think it's got a sub yet.
Just feel that. Come down. Just feel that. Did you feel that? Oh, it came crashing down. Boom! The hand of victory. Oh,
Dick, do you know what that felt like? That felt like
from your side of this coin
on the back of my neck, going, "It won't hurt, sir."
Are you kidding? That was an elephant dick being slapped over your shoulder, baby.
The factard said
Sorry,
it was,
what was that?
The factard said Dick Dawson it was a teabag.
That's funny.
The numbers did go that high, basically. Yay. Awesome bull.
Yep. Jaculate. Meditation done watching Pornhub. Jaculate.
There we go.
Emasculate, what I'm going to do to Dick after the show.
Wait till I've gone to bed at least, because it's 5:30 in the morning for me. As fun as this was, it was.
It doesn't matter what goes down. I'm always on top.
Oh, God's sake.
Yeah, but what I do like is there was no way that anyone could use Google or some other search engine to get the answers we gave through that whole show.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. They were perfect. They were perfect.
It was oh my gosh.
That's why
you
I'm
guys
liking
were
at the moment.
so funny.
These rude words are doing quite well because they went down well today. They went down last week quite well.
Yeah, so did the cockchafer.
They did. Next week's one on the bar channel, we're doing rude place names, true or false. So if is it a real place that's called, say, like Cockfosters and places like that. So yeah, I think that'll go down quite well. And that should be Pip versus Crafty Keeler next week. So that'll be good on there.
Excellent.
And then if you want some, hang on, Barman, if you want some names that sound very rude, start looking up Australian place names because you're going to get a ton of them.
Oh, we've got loads in the UK.
There's a place called Cocklebiddy.
We've got.
Is that an old woman with a cock?
You guys measuring dicks here now? Who's got the stranger towns in their country?
Slut Alley. There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Well done to the Shack for playing tonight, and well done to the EiE Network for winning tonight. Thank you very much, Aimee, for coming along. Bull, thank you for pressing all the buttons and fiddling with the knobs. And everyone gets 1 minute to show themselves out or do whatever they want, or just Davros and Dick can keep flirting with each other in that weird sort of not homo way.
No homo.
Right now, I have a remote-controlled fleshlight, and you know who's on the controls? Davros, baby. I'm out of here. That was an awesome time.
You all did such a wonderful job. Thank you so much.
Yeah, don't
it's
forget
very hard to be gracious when he's talking about having something. remote controlled.
Hey guys, just don't be scared to invest in Big Pharma. Okay, it brings you all the meat that you love and enjoy on your barbecues.
Or anywhere else you like to put it.
Oh, please
my
hit the out.
God.
Please just hit the outro. Whatever we've got.
I can't breathe anymore.
I'd just like to say thank you for having me. I had loads of fun.
Oh,
Even though
thank
my
you,
mate
Mippet.
just murdered me halfway through, but yeah, I feel love today.
That's
Oh, thank you
awesome.
for giving Miffet. It was a good laugh.
Actually,
It was
my
a
birthday
wonderful
yesterday.
time.
Does that mean you give me some extra points? I should
You
have
can
asked.
have, as it was your birthday yesterday, you can have an extra 10 points. I'll write that on my piece of paper.
Beautiful.
There we go.
Actually,
So we didn't
56.
lose by as much as we did. Yay!
Happy birthday!
And happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
So,
That's cool.
So,
Oh.
Dick, tell people what's up on the shows tomorrow before we go.
You know what? We can do that as I scroll over to get the information needed. And I get to the spot and I click in and, oh yeah, we've got some good stuff coming up on the Shills, actually. We are going to be looking at some History Channel madness. The entire show is a full-on Shills attack. History Channel, your bullshit is enough. We're coming for you, bitches. Yeah.
It was aliens.
We're gonna kick their butts.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's aliens, but maybe.
Yeah.
No. If it isn't Atlanteans, it's aliens. That's how it works, right?
Oh, I'm just going
Right.
to turn the flashlight up to 10 now.
Ooh, baby.
Oh, God.
Don't forget, folks. Tomorrow after the shows, we got Pain of Progress.
Exactly.
And this week we are going to be talking about the computer.
Oh,
Yes.
Cool. I can't wait.
Yeah, and
Hey,
this is
but
another
hang
one of
on.
those deep dive episodes where the research has been done right and it's really been put to. Actually, you know what's happening is we're going to rip the living shit out of History Channel and then we're going to show them how to do their fucking job properly. That's what's going down tomorrow.
Absolutely. So
Yep.
these are
They
don't
will
miss
feel the
shows.
Pain of Progress.
Absolutely.
Hey,
And don't forget on
sorry.
Sunday we have poker
Yay.
and the uncalled for.
Yeah.
Steaming Cup of Reason, just remember, you can't talk about any computers before 1981.
Only nanobot powered ones.
Yeah. Fucking nanobots, man. Always crawling up the inside of your leg and tickling your butt when you do. Oh, no, sorry. That's something else. Never mind.
Wrong
God's
nanobots.
sake. Oh, Bull, press the end it button.
Yes.
It's over.
Can't do it anymore.
It's off.
Send the dumpster.